Today, Simo feels bored with being inside and wishes he could be somewhere where he could be wild and free with his friends. In a place something like this. Fortunately, Simo's best friends have invited him to spend time at a beautiful cabin in Finland, far removed from all that is mundane and boring. Finally there. It is time to let the play begin. Simo's friend Eka has already rushed over to start their usual playtime. But this time, they have much more room to play with the yard, the surrounding forest, and a frozen pond as their playground. Also, Ninja, the grandmother, came outside for some parking and overseeing the younger dogs. Samoyed dogs are known for having distinct personalities of their own. This can be seen also how they react to seeing a drone for the first time. Eka is somewhat reserved. She appears quite worried about the buzzing drone, while Ninja gives zero fluffs, as practically always. Simo, in his playful phase, sees the drone as a toy and tries to catch it a couple of times. While Eka is frozen of concern, Simo tries to get his grandmother Ninja to play, but she is perfectly happy just being alone in the snow, not really appreciating Simo jumping all over the place. Simo, don't go there or you learn again. Eka has gathered enough courage to come out and play again, just in time as the group is heading over to the pond for some sausage grilling and hot chocolate. While the other dogs are focused on preparing the fireplace, Simo, trying to be clever, comes over to ask for some treats. He blinks his eye, hoping to get a few just for himself. The big dogs experienced in these kinds of outdoor activities remain chill while the preparations for the campfire are underway. However, Simo is participating in everything, even if it meant going into the campfire. Simo is moved away from the campfire so that it can be lit. Finally, it's time to enjoy the warmth provided by the campfire. Samoyeds are clearly herd animals. Ninja had to go back to the cabin to fetch some mustard for the sausages. Realizing that Ninja was leaving, Eka ran after her all the way to the middle of the frozen pond. Then Simo followed Eka. Simo even tried to persuade her to go all the way back to the cabin with him. But they just stood there and eventually returned to the campsite. The sun is setting and the camp is ready for some relaxation. Also, Ninja is coming back with the mustard just in time. The other dogs happily greet Ninja. Now it's time to relax and warm up around the fire. The dogs are quite tired from all the play during the day. They wait patiently for the sausages to be ready. After eating and playing in the nature, it is time to just keep warm and relax. It is time to leave the camp and head back to the cabin for some dinner and pancakes. Dogs are quite tired from all the activity during today, but they are still alert as food is being made and there is a good chance of getting a bite. Despite his young age and a solid grasp on the basics of patience, Simo seems to be experiencing cabin fever and is displaying unusually wild behavior tonight.
Istu. Istu. Odota. 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 Hei, odota.
After dinner, it's time for some pancakes. Simo is so wild today that he has become the main beggar of the punch. Pancakes are good.
Joo, kato.
Ei se on kyllä.
Huomaan kyllä, että kenen sä oot tullut.
Se on varsin ahnekkyyttä.
Sä oot kyllä niin mummoskoira.
Häntä heiluu koko ajan.
And so went the puppy's day out in cabin with his friends. Simo got many new memories like tasty bites of food and furry cap, fresh outdoors, and hanging out with old and new friends. After this sleepover, Simo had all the nice memories with him to make the future dreams of his even sweeter and making him even more enthusiastic to wait what other adventures this world has to offer. The following weekend, we visited the cabin again, and this time Simo was brave enough to experience his first ever snowmobile ride with support from his friends.